and the fact that he's sending a rush, and it's looking like... Hello, this is Candyson here, and today we've got some more Bloons Tower Defense Battles mobile. I said in my last video that I wouldn't be able to get out a video till Monday or Tuesday, and here is the next video. And we've got Brady Morgan, nice record there, and let's random. Okay, so we got Glue Mortar Cobra. This is going to be an interesting one. So I'm going to start off with Cobra spam and use the wired adjustment as my form of eco. It's looking like he's going to go with a dart farm strategy. So we gotta be prepared to defend rushes, which is gonna be tough. Or we could just rush first. Actually, I'm gonna send some eco as well, because that'll put some pressure on him and get me some more money as well. And we can combine that with the whatever that is for the Cobra to get the 80 bucks around. Okay, let me get up another Cobra, or the wired funds, and overall that will get us a lot more money because we can only send ecos so fast. It'll help us just to use all our money and reinvest it as well. That's pretty good. And overall, he's not putting any pressure, so it's pretty easy, but he's not even going farms, so I'm not expecting him to rush at all. I guess I'm gonna go up to 350, then stop there. Okay. And we're gonna go for Cobra spam from now. The wired funds will actually be pretty useful, and we'll use that to our advantage. I'm gonna get up 1 attrition, and what that'll do is it'll slowly drain his lives. He now only has so much time to live, and I think I'm only gonna have 1 because I don't want to be a dick about that, just because that's so much, and that's really gonna put the pressure on him to rush me. Overall, these Cobras are doing a really good job, surprisingly, against this AI. And it's actually working out pretty well. The 350 eco is real nice for this. And he is still not rushing, which is such a shame. I mean, I wanted to be able to defend rushes with this, but I guess I'm gonna have to be the one rushing later, because he obviously is not rushing. And we're getting a lot of money each round, so that's real nice, especially with some of these shorter rounds. And overall, we're doing really well in the economy aspect for what we have. And we're defending, ooh, camos. And the fact that he's sending a rush, and it's looking like we leaked a little, but we didn't die. Let me go for a balloon buster there. And hopefully that will set us safe to most things. We'll slowly get back lives. Okay. That should really help out with the group balloon popping power, and we've got the Bernie stuff to really help out. Let me send him some leads. And hopefully that will regrow farm a bit. It's looking like it is going to. And yes, he's dead. So that's a good first game. And let's go on to the second game and see what we end up finding. I know overall it's been a shame that I haven't been able to get up videos the past couple days, and it's good that we got him again, the exact same person. So Brady, you get a treat, and we randomed again, and we got the Cobra again. So I'm gonna go with a boomer start and go from there. I guess transition into a ninja as well. And he's not going in eco or farms, it looks like. Again, it's a big mistake on his part, and probably will end up costing him again. So let me get up this ninja, and that will really help with the faster balloons and overall just anything that gets by. He is still not rushing, so such a shame. I wanted to get in some good rushing games for you guys, but I guess this really is just going to be a video of me rushing them, not going to be me really defending as much. I did have those grouped whites that I had to defend, if that counts for anything, but I wouldn't really count that much. I did leak a bit though, so I guess so. And let's get this up to a 2-1, and we're gonna go for a bit more eco here this time. Let's stop at 400, I guess. No, we're gonna go up to 500 eco here, and then go for a ricochet. Actually, he's not gonna rush round 8, so I shouldn't be worried really. Rico's going pretty nice here. Once I get to 500, I'm gonna stop, go for a ricochet, and then after that start going for Cobras, because that will be really needed. And one other thing to note is that our only camo lead popping power is in fact the flash bomb. So I'ma get up a ninja ready for a flash bomb there, and because of that we'll be able to defend camo rushes, hopefully. And he is sending the whites again, so he obviously has that in his strategy. It doesn't really work out though, it's a thing. So I'm not too sure. It would have been a big help if we had village, but I guess not. Let me get up a flash bomb. There. Okay. And that should allow us to defend most things. If he does send a rush, which he won't, then we'll have the flash bomb to stun everything for the ricochet. And I wonder why he doesn't send any rushes, but I don't know. I guess he just hasn't learned yet, because rushes are necessary, and overall really improve your chances of winning. So if you're trying to get better at this game, learn how to rush, because if you can kill your opponent, you don't need to defend, and it's just a whole lot easier that way, and can really help you get up to the higher levels of play. I mean, in the end, you're gonna have to learn how to defend, but for most games, you don't need to, besides 13, maybe 20. Oh yeah, 13 or 20 on most maps, which most people can learn. Let's go for that there. The boomer spots on this map are actually very weird on mobile. You don't have the good flash spots here as much, and I think we're actually just gonna outlast them here because I just feel like it. Let me get up. I'm gonna go for a Bloon Jitsu there. Let me sell that. There. And if he does decide to rush, we have the defense to stop. We can always sell for sabotage. Okay, he's sending a Moab, so we're actually gonna get the chance to defend here. But it should be an easy defend. Yep. Easy defend. And we've got that flash bomb plus boomer combo, and that's really strong. Now, I'm gonna start going for some balloon adjustments as well, because I don't want to attrition kill him, because that's just boring and is only useful whenever it's attrition versus attrition. When it gets attrition versus attrition, though, it gets really out of hand, because it's literally just attrition spamming. And it's looking like he may die here. And yeah, he died to our balloon adjusted AI, so that's a shame for that game for him, but we'll take the win there. I'm gonna wait about, or actually, I'm gonna cut here, get back whenever I find a match with someone else who is different. And we're back, and we've got Koreshi Zamir. He is a different person, thankfully, but we've got a longer map. I'm gonna go for Eco, probably. Let's go Sub Chipper Ninja. And we got Engineer. Engineer will be really useful for the later game if we do end up getting there, as we'll have Overclock, and we'll also have Balloon Trap if we want some alternate form of eco. I'm gonna go for my Airburst Darts, and it's looking, is he gonna farm or is he just not placing towers? That's weird. Okay, he's got a sub up, and he's went straight for the Airburst. So he's safe up until like round 8. And he sent an eco also, but he sent his a lot later. So he's gonna have a huge disadvantage in the economy department for now. And overall, if he doesn't go farms here, I don't think he has a chance, honestly. Because when I go eco on these maps, I go in expecting to face someone with farms. And I can't defend every rush, obviously, or every farm rush, but eco rushes are so much easier to stop overall because they have so much less money. It's not like you're defending a 50,000-60,000 round 22 rush or whatever it is. You're defending maybe a 10-20k if they do decide to rush. And overall, it just makes it so much easier, because if they don't rush by round 22, I win. side chipper. And he's using up all that battle energy. He's probably a battle energy glitcher to where he gets more than the 20. And he's balloon boosting these greens, but it's not doing anything. Even to this airburst starts, my greens are doing better than his are, because I have a better spot for my sub. And overall, he's starting to get overwhelmed quite a bit. And we've got a massive lead in the economy department, probably. Because he is not sending his right as a 6 seconds. Thumbs up. And let's... I'm not... He does have a lot of money, so I'm not sure. Nah, he's legit. Okay. So if he goes for leads, we'll go up for a 2-0 chipper, as that's a very efficient way to take it down before you get up your reactor. Especially if they aren't regrow, but even if they are, it works perfectly fine. So we're gonna get up that reactor. There. Let's get that up and go for a bunch of 0-0 chippers. Okay, and he is already sending eco, so okay, and he is getting up the advanced intel on his subs, which shouldn't help him much at all. The only advantage is he can hit camo with them now, which isn't really a big deal on this map. Overall though, I know I have a huge economy lead here because he just hasn't been sending anything. And he has a lot more, or not necessarily more expensive defense, but he bought it at the wrong time, I guess. And if he doesn't get up enough eco, he's just gonna die late game. Unless he has chipper, of course, but I'm not expecting him to, especially with such a low win-loss and battle score. Just the fact that he wouldn't have unlocked it yet, I don't think. Okay. And we gotta prepare for a Moab just in case. But he won't send one, so I guess more eco for us. So late game on mobile is a bit weird because it's easy up until around 45-ish with normal towers, and by normal I mean without chipper or super on basically every map. But if you have either chipper or super, it becomes super easy to go around 100 plus. So he has ninja, so thank God he doesn't have chipper or super, because if he did, that would be that would be a really long game, and that would probably not be fun for y'all to watch, considering the game would probably last a couple hours at least. You'd probably be better off for like a live stream or something. And he's still sending eco, I'm still sending eco, but I have a lot more eco, so I can afford to do so. And overall, I don't think it would be wise to rush him because he has all those subs, and subs are OP. Not really, but they're a lot better than most people make them out to be, but they're also a lot more balanced than most people make them out to be. It's funny, everyone always talks about the sub being really strong and stuff, but from what I've done testing with it, it's actually really balanced. And in comparison to farms, it's really balanced, because farms are so imbalanced in this game. As they have the farm glitch there, they have the fact that it's so cheap to get a defense in mobile, which makes farms so much easier to get up. And we've got nice eco here, over 2,000 already, and he isn't sending anything, just random eco. So honestly, there really isn't much for us to do besides send eco ourselves and just prepare for late game, really, because once we get to late game, I have no doubt that we're gonna win, but that's just because we have Chipper for sure, because Chipper makes it super easy for us. And overall, I feel that that will be the deciding factor in this, even though I feel I probably would win without Chipper, because I doubt he has many 4th tiers, if any. Yeah, if he doesn't have 4th tier ninja, he would lose either way, because everything would be moving twice as fast for him. Okay, and we got nice 3k eco now, which is pretty good, especially for round 23. Honestly, I generally try to shoot for 3k by 30, but we've been playing a bit greedy here, which is good. Oh wow, for a moment there I thought some camos would get by. And they almost are. Oh, I'm sending yellows. Okay, let me get up. I can't get a chipper, or not chipper, a sub. Let's get up a bunch of ballistic missiles. Because that will really help out with these ceramics and group balloons that keep coming out. I guess we'll start switching to blacks for eco because it's a lot easier to keep up with, less tapping, and overall will lag a bit less. So it'll just make it easier for us to keep up with everything. And we really don't need the extra money at this point. I mean, at 4k, you really don't need anything more at all, especially with Chipper, because you already have enough money to defend everything. I mean, you'll get a surplus at this amount of money, even if you have like temples and stuff, which is actually a bit surprising. It is lagging a tiny bit. There's one thing I've noticed with this, it is a bunch, I get so much app lag with this. Not device lag, I get a bunch of app lag for some reason. And with the app lag, it's not that my device is lagging, because it isn't. It's purely all within the app itself, and because of that, I can't really make any changes to stop the lag. Oh, forgot, we got mobs. Okay, well, we got that up, and we should be perfectly fine versus any Moab class. Let's get up a Bloon Jitsu and a Flash Bomb. and go back to send blacks for eco. And we're already having trouble keeping up with it because of the lag. And I don't know why it's lagging already. I mean, my device perfectly handles all this. Because it's not actually lagging. I mean, the recording itself is working perfectly fine. So I have no clue why it does that, but I'll have to email NK about that, see what they say. But overall, I'm not too worried because in normal gameplay, it's actually pretty fine to. It doesn't really become an issue. I mean, even in competitive play, most of the time it isn't an issue. Round 30, and we got 4.5k eco. We probably could have gotten a lot more than that, but we just haven't been keeping up with our eco that much. And I don't know when I'm gonna stop. I guess at 5k. Because by then you really don't need, well, even at 4 or even 3k, you don't need any more eco. But we'll go with 5k. Because by then you really don't need any more eco. And then we're gonna go up for our 2-4 chippers, so nothing can get by. And then we'll get ready to ZOMG rush him, I guess. Because I doubt he only has 4th tier wizards, I think. And those do nothing against ZOMGs. I don't think he has 4th tier or anything else. So that's a huge plus for us. Yeah. Oh god, don't tell me it crashed again. What? That game literally... What the... Okay, I'm really gonna have to tell NK about that, but... I guess that's a very anticlimactic end there. I don't actually think we got either a win or a loss for that. So... Hope you all enjoyed, and see you on the next one. We're gonna layer in some Moabs, some regrow ceramics. He's hitting that battle energy.